I'm officially halfway through the Dandelion Dynasty, and here are all my thoughts on this incredible and super underrated series and why I think you should pick it up. I have nothing but good things to say about this series. Everything in this series is about perspective. Your perspective on the characters, the character perspective on everyone else around them, and their perspective of the gods, and the gods' perspective on the mortals. I seriously don't know how he does it. He just continues to blow me away. And Ken Liu masterfully weaves this narrative where truth and morality and even heroism are shaped by the eyes through which we view them. How some of these characters build friendships, build allies, and then we see them split simply because their perspectives on loyalty, honor, and leadership are so fundamentally different, which leads to misunderstandings. And a lot of these characters have a lot of pride. The story continues to challenge your perspective on who's right and who's wrong, which I have recently learned that this is called thematic richness, meaning perception shapes reality. You are constantly going back and forth and asking yourself, who's the villain? Who's the hero? This is why Ken Liu is the GOAT. This is why the series is so good. And when I had finished The Grace of Kings and I went to look at reviews on Goodreads, a lot of the criticism that I saw about this series was the first book did not have a lot of female POVs. It's because they do not know the definition of multi-generational series. And this narrative structure is done in a few other Asian-inspired fantasy books, for example, The Greenbone Saga by Fonda Lee. Rather than focusing on a single protagonist or a small group, the characters, events, and even the culture shift over time. And by doing this, it allows our cast of characters to evolve. It highlights the interplay between personal actions and larger societal forces. In the Dandelion Dynasty, as the series progresses, it starts to introduce more complex and influential women into the series. So I don't really understand when people say, oh, there's not enough women in The Grace of Kings. Gia impacts a lot of the story. So does Risana, and so does Jin, and so does Soto, and Kikomi, and the multi-generational nature of the Dandelion Dynasty means that characters' focus shifts over time, and women play increasingly pivotal roles as the series unfolds. And it's not just about the women, but the series as a whole just reflects about the dynamics of power, showing you, the reader, how this evolves across time. And I feel like this nuance often gets missed on surface level critiques, which is the point that Ken's trying to make when he's writing the series. Like, period.